What's up, guys? My name is Carlos. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel this week. If you got a notification because I upload a new video, you're ready to subscribe, so I really appreciate it. If you didn't, then please subscribe and hit that notification button so you can get notified every time I upload a sick video. And for today's video, what we're going to talk about is sleeping patterns and just sleep. I think sleep is something super healthy, obviously, because we need that to live and also do many things. So I really want to talk to you guys about 12 ways to get a better night rest and sleep. So upon doing some research on sleep deprivation, there is something called the sleep hygiene, and that's something that we all need, and that's something that we all need to practice. So I figured that I'd make a video for you guys to share with you guys the sleep hygienes that I found most useful online. So let's go ahead and begin this sleep hygiene video right now. A shot for sleep hygiene. And with good sleep hygiene, you improve your sleep and just overall quality of life. So let's go ahead and begin this video right now. Tip number one is set your biological clock. And this means going to bed at the same time every single day and waking up at the same time every single day. You're gonna do this and practice this over and over again, that your internal clock is just gonna wake you up and you know that you have something to do. If you're gonna go to work and you have to be at work, you're gonna most likely wake up at 8 because you can't miss work. For me, a good example is I have meetings every Monday at 7 o'clock and I know I can't miss that. So no matter what, I try to keep that pattern intact and I wake up at 7 without an alarm clock because your biological clock is smart. So don't second guess it. Hack number two is pretty obvious as well, and that's just limit yourself from caffeinated drinks, alcoholic beverages, or teas that are caffeinated as well. You're gonna want to stay away from that because it's obviously gonna keep you up, and also caffeine makes you urinate, so you're probably gonna wake up and disrupt your sleep if you're taking too much caffeine or drinking too much water before your bedtime, because then you're gonna wake up in the middle of the night and that's just gonna kind of cause a disruption in your sleeping pattern, which you don't want and want to avoid. So by having high caffeinated levels in your blood, then you're just gonna be tossing and turning and you're not gonna be able to go to sleep, or you just might wake up all of a sudden because you're just not ready to rest, and obviously your blood's pumping, your blood's flowing, and that's just gonna create a harder sleeping pattern for you to manage. So just be smart about what you're consuming 2 to 4 hours prior to going to bed and make the right decisions. Tip number three. Tip number three is to create an environment you want to be in and you want to sleep in. Like, I hate sleeping in a cluttered room, and I feel like I don't get a quality sleep when my room's a mess. And it's just something about the environment that I'm not relaxed and I'm not feeling like I want to go to bed, and it just kind of stresses me out. So for me, knowing that my room is clean, I have nice clean bed sheets, that helps me sleep a lot better. And a good example is everyone that goes to a hotel and they stay in a hotel and they're like, I sleep so well in hotels. It's because their sheets are super clean. Usually the rooms are very clean as well, depending on what hotel you stay in. And a good pillow and a mattress also ties into this. So if you're sleeping on a weak mattress or you're not comfortable sleeping on your mattress, then maybe you should look into investing in something better, or just get some good pillows and yeah, you'll sleep better. And also, if you live in loud areas like living in the city, there's sirens going on often, get some earplugs and just be aware of your sleeping environment and cater to that so you could get a good sleep. So that is tip number three.
Tip number four.
You're gonna want to limit your screen time prior to your bedtime, because with loud and bright flashing lights across your face, it stimulates your brain, it gets your blood going, and it's just hard to relax, and it's very easy to waste time and keep yourself up when you are on Snapchat or on Instagram. I know that sometimes I spend hours on Instagram looking at the same picture over and over, trying to find something new on the internet when we could be getting a good quality sleep. So this takes a lot of willpower. So turn off your cell phone about 2 hours before bed, or an hour, whatever you need, 1 to 2 hours, depending on how deep your addiction is to technology. Then you could get a better night rest and just commit to sleep, because technology doesn't sleep, but we do. Tip number five ties into a lot of the stuff that I just said, but you're gonna wanna make sure that you're just creating a good environment for yourself, and don't watch things that stress you out, don't do things that stress you out, that are just gonna kind of stimulate your brain too much or create a stressful environment, because it's going to be harder to relax and go to bed. So by doing chill stuff, meditating, reading a book, or doing something that kind of helps you relax, listening to music, that helps a lot. So that's a really good way to get a better night rest. Just make sure you're doing as little as possible to trigger the stress level in your body so you could get a better night's rest. Tip number six, this is going to sleep when you're tired. And obviously that sounds like a very obvious statement, but sometimes when we are really tired, and I do this as well, I'm super guilty of doing this. I'm actually really tired and I go to bed and I watch something on my phone, or I start watching YouTube videos or World Star videos. It takes away from what I'm really supposed to be doing and listening to my body. So make sure you listen to your body and get sleep when you need it, and get sleep when your body is asking for it. Just learn to listen to your bod. Tip number 7 is you're gonna want to use what Mother Nature gave us for free, and that's the sun. A lot of times when we're at parks or when we're stuck in traffic, we tend to get really tired because the sun really enhances melatonin and it also relaxes you. So take advantage of that because it gives you vitamin D, it helps boost your melatonin, and if you're a woman, the sun helps reduce breast cancer, so that's a really good factor. So make sure you take advantage of the sun and be out there, get active, and just get some vitamin D and get some melatonin so you can go to bed. Tip number 8 is what I never do, and I hated taking naps even as a baby. I would refuse to do this. Don't take cat naps or power naps because it does not help you be successful in arranging a nice sleep pattern and build your sleep hygiene to its fullest potential. But make sure you don't take power naps or cat naps. Just fight through it and invest that time that you want to sleep during the day and just do it at nighttime, and make it a thing where you're just like, I didn't take a nap, but I really want to supplement that hour or the 20 minutes and going to sleep early so I can go on, wake up the next morning and go on with your day without having to take a power nap. A good example is this: if any of you guys have children or whatever, babies, and they say don't wake the baby, no, don't let the baby sleep during the day because it won't sleep at nighttime. That's exactly a good example. Thank you. Tip number 9 is you're gonna want to make sure you watch what you eat. Preferably when you're going to sleep at night, if you are hungry before bed, I highly recommend you eat things with protein, because protein will help you keep your blood sugars leveled and there's not going to be a spike in it. So something like peanut butter, crackers, or cheese is something that's going to be good for you. That's not going to wake you up. You're going to want to stay away from fruits because they tend to have a lot of sugars and they're just not going to let you sleep. So you're going to want to make sure you stick to the protein side because, like I said, your blood level is going to be leveled. Tip number 10. Woo! Tip number 10 is tied to the 3 or 4, whatever one I said, but just limit your fluid consumptions. That's it. Don't play yourself because then you're gonna have to wake up and go to the bathroom and disrupt your sleeping pattern. So just don't drink coffee or wine because you're gonna have to go piss. Tip number 11 has to do with exercising. Some people could exercise 2 hours before bed. Some people could go to the gym and go straight to bed. For me, I know that I can't really do that because I stay up, especially if you're taking supplements or something that's gonna help you out in the gym, you're trying to get buff, then it might interrupt your sleeping pattern. So try to gauge it as well as possible and maybe go to the gym 4 hours before bed, 3 hours before bed, whatever works for you. Sometimes if I do wanna get a quick workout in late at night, I just try to burn out and go as hard as I can so I can come home and go straight to bed. Exercise causes your body to release stress hormones, which is gonna keep you up. So don't play yourself and try to time it perfectly. But don't disregard exercising because you really need it and stay healthy. So exercising good, figuring out your sleeping pattern even better. And number 12, if none of these work, go see a doctor because you're probably sick and you have sleep deprivation and you need a sleep intervention. So don't, but you guys are probably too young to even know about that. So 1 through 11 should work for you guys. But if you can't sleep, go consult a doctor and know that this is a serious matter because sleeping is very, very important. And number 13, and this might be considered rule number 13. If none of those things work, then just go ahead and do the old. So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope you guys found this video useful. Comment down below which one you practice or are going to practice. And I hope you guys get a better night's rest because I care about you guys. Thank you for stopping by. YOUNGSPADES, love you guys. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so now. Also, if you guys want to go check me out on Instagram, do so right now, right here. The link is down below. By Carlos Roberto. Thank you guys so much for stopping by my YouTube channel this much. Thank you guys so much for stopping by my YouTube channel today. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to push down everything. Peace.